What's up, everyone? My name is Marcus Bramble, and welcome to my first official video of this YouTube channel. I would bet most of you definitely don't know who I am, but some of you might actually know me. If you do, you would have seen me on TikTok, where I grew a TikTok account to 11,000 followers, posting gaming content like League of Legends and things like that. So I had a couple viral videos on there, so if you see me, that's probably where it was from. But otherwise, I know most of you definitely have not seen me before. I mean, this is my first video after all. The point of this video today are actually two things. The first one is just an introduction to the channel, to tell you guys what it's going to be about. But the second one is also a kind of a message to you guys and myself, like 5 years in the future, or even like 10 years into the future. I know oftentimes when I watch a YouTuber or whatever influencer YouTuber that is already very successful and has a lot of subscribers, followers, whatever, I will go back all the way to their first video they've ever made a long time ago just to see what it was like. And you always see comments on there like, oh, who's here in 2025 now? So this is actually for you guys who are doing that when I'm hopefully successful in the future and have a lot of subscribers and stuff. This is for you guys who are coming back 5 to 10 years from now to this video to see just how far I've come. I mean, that's kind of the point of the video. So for those of you who are coming from the future, when I have made it, hopefully, I just want to give you guys a sincere thank you for tagging along and watching all my videos, all my content, being a subscriber, a long-term follower. I greatly appreciate it, and we wouldn't be where we are today when you're watching this in the future, without you guys. So for those of you that are from the future, thank you so much for watching the videos. I appreciate you guys so much. And to myself, hopefully, this, you could just kind of reflect on this video today and really, appreciate how far we've come. Hopefully we have a good amount of subscribers, or maybe we even have like a little side business going on. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of hopefully the plan on this whole like blueprint progress that I have in my mind. So with that being said, what is this YouTube channel even going to be about? This YouTube channel is going to be a self-improvement YouTube channel, where I'm going to be giving you guys life advice, wisdom, knowledge, things like that. Now, full disclaimer, I am 26 years old. I'm still pretty young. I have a lot to learn and to grow and a whole life ahead of me still. I don't claim to be some expert, some all-knowing guru, nothing like that. Like I said, I still have a lot to learn. But I do think I've come pretty far. I've come a long way. I think I've been consuming self-improvement content pretty much all of my life, and so I do think I've acquired a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom that I think that I am ready now today to share with you guys, and starting out this YouTube channel today. So what you guys can expect off of this YouTube channel is, first, one video a week. We're going to start off with that. Of course, nothing set in stone, but we're going to see how one video a week does. I do have a full-time job at the making of this video. So we'll see how one video a week goes. I think it's definitely manageable. I mean, I would like to do 2 videos a week at some point, maybe even 3 videos a week. It depends on, how long the videos take to edit, because I really don't know. Like, I've never really made like vlogging YouTube channels before. I have made plenty of videos, here and there, back when I was making gaming content and stuff like that. But, everything's just kind of up in the air right now. We just gotta, jump in the pool and see how warm or cold the water is. So that's what you can expect, is one video a week so far. We'll start off with that. And then the style of videos you could expect on here is going to be, of course, I'm going to be giving you guys, life advice and coaching, knowledge, things like that. But it's going to be in the form of like vlogs, where I just take you through my day-to-day life, where, maybe I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I take you to the gym or something like that, while I also, give you guys that knowledge. Second is probably going to be in the form of like podcast style videos, where it's kind of just like this, where I'm in like my office, so call it, where I'm just talking to the camera straight like this. And then the other one that I kind of came up with on my own for sure was that it's going to be called projects. And so what this is going to be, it's going to be, some kind of goal that I set for myself, like a goal that probably would take about 3 months or so to accomplish. And the whole point is, well, there's 2 points, right? We're going to set up a goal, and we're going to document all my progress and the whole journey, of me working up towards that goal. And so we're going to video document everything, and we're going to post it probably in the form of like episodes, or maybe it could be kind of shown in some of like the vlog videos, whatever, right? And then we're going to accomplish it. And the point of it is to first motivate you guys, or inspire you guys to go out and set your own goals and accomplish your own, goals and dreams, goals that are not super long term or super short term, something that's like 3 to 4 months long. So to inspire you guys to first make goals, and then the second to take action to actually, accomplish those goals. But the second thing for sure that I want to, like the second point of this, the point of projects, is going to be to motivate you guys to actually come up with a unique and kind of exotic goal that really pushes you outside of your comfort bubble, your comfort zone. And because I don't want to, if you guys do want to drop a comment in this video or in future videos of what your goals are, what your project's going to be, I don't really want to hear any like, oh, I want to, finish college and graduate, or I want to get a job promotion, or I'm just going to go sign up and get a gym membership. Like, those are all things that either will happen or something you could do in a day. And I want these things to be things that you really haven't done before. Something that really kind of like makes you feel uncomfortable thinking about, something that will take time, and something that's definitely just out of your comfort zone, right? For example, for me, that was doing a half marathon. That was my most recent project. I made a lot of content, recorded a lot of videos of myself and my journey, all my little training sessions that I had. I recorded a lot, so that'll probably be in the next video of the YouTube channel, where you guys can see that entire like story of the progress that I did, where I ran a sub 2 hour marathon. I got a time of 1:54:05, so that's going to be cool. You guys get to see that. And that was something that was definitely out of my comfort zone. I don't think I would have ever done that. I did have friends that were kind of into running, and they definitely influenced me to get into this and sign up and everything. And it was definitely out of my comfort zone. It's not something that everyone does. I mean, most people don't sign up for stuff, or run a half marathon or a marathon. Like, most people don't really do that. And so that's kind of the second reason of these projects, is to inspire you to really push your limits and your boundaries, and just get out and do something new. And for my channel, the projects aren't always going to be, and for you too, it's not always going to be, or it has to be, something physical. It could be learning an instrument, or maybe learning a song on a piano or something. Shoot, it could be signing up for 10 minutes of stand-up comedy, like something like that. The whole point is to get something new that's kind of scaring you, terrifying, and like I said, just gets you out of your little comfort bubble. That's the point. So those are the two reasons for projects. One is going to be to take you guys along through my journey of completing my short-term goals, so you guys could be inspired from that, and then to also motivate you guys to create your own goals, your own projects, something that really is unique, different, something you've never done before. Like I said, that pushes you out of your comfort zone, that you guys could do too. And honestly, drop a comment, in this video or future videos. Like I said, drop a comment, let everyone know what you're working on, and we could all kind of see what we're working on, and, all leverage off of each other, inspire each other like that too. So that's what the channel is going to be about. Basically, to put it into one sentence, the whole purpose of this YouTube channel is to inspire you guys to become the best versions of yourself possible, and to strive for that every single day. And something now that I really want to promise to you guys who are watching this video now or in the future, is that I want to promise you guys that I will bring as much authenticity to this channel as I possibly can. All I ever want to do is be just completely authentic with you guys. I think nowadays, and I think most of you guys could agree with this, that so many YouTubers, influencers, content creators, whatever, oftentimes just seem a little fake, or a little too much like clickbaity, like they're just trying to sell you something. It's very like attention grabbing, and it just feels a little like fake and overdone. It's always just like, in this video we're gonna do this, and in this video we're gonna do that, and look at here, look at there, and it doesn't really feel like you're really talking to a human being. And that's something that I want to bring to the table at this channel, in my channel, in which you guys, to just make you guys feel like you're actually experiencing and talking to a human being who actually, knows what it's like to go through struggles and things like that. It's not always going to be like perfect and rainbows and butterflies on this channel. No one's perfect. Social media makes you feel like everyone outside your life that you see online is perfect, and no one makes any mistakes, and no one does anything wrong. But that's just not true, right? And for example, like if I'm recording a video down the line and like I stutter, or I say the wrong word, or something just like messes up, I'm not going to be super anal about it. Like, I'll put it in the video, like it's part of being a human, making mistakes and things like that. So I don't want to ever just come off as fake to you guys. I mean, I think at some point maybe I might have to be a little clickbaity or whatever here and there, because at the end of the day, this YouTube channel is going to be a business, and it might be required at some times to, you know, keep this business alive and growing. But I do promise to stray away from that as much as I possibly can. I just want to stay away from anything like that. I want to be completely real and authentic with you guys. So that is something you could definitely expect out of this channel. I just want to be completely human and cool and chill with you guys. I don't want you guys to ever think I'm just selling you something, or I'm just, hey, look at this, and then the video's over, like camera's done. I don't want you guys to think that way. So that is my promise to this channel, that I will be completely authentic. Another thing I want to point out with this being my first video and all is that I have nothing right now, and this is kind of like another message to my future self, but right now I have absolutely nothing. I have no subscribers. I don't have any side businesses. I don't have brand deals or sponsorships. I have nothing right now. I'm literally, I mean, I wouldn't say rock bottom, but I'm starting from the bottom right now. And so, you know, hopefully not just a message to me in the future, but for you guys too, who are coming back to this video in the future today. Let this, you know, go to show that anything's possible. Like, you could do it too. If you're in the future, you're young and you're looking at this video and you're like, oh wow, like this guy's come a long way. You know, hopefully this is just pure proof and evidence that anything's possible if you want to make it out there in this whole social media world. You want to be YouTuber or whatever. I started from nothing and look where we are today, hopefully. So I just wanted to point that out, that I really am starting from nothing right here. I got nothing. I'm recording off of my iPhone 14, which actually would have been an iPhone 10, but it stopped working, so I had to get a new phone. And that's it. Just this little office area that I created with some foam panels and a little shelf here with books, and that's it. That's what I'm starting off with. Eventually we'll upgrade, but, you know, just start. You know, it's going to be... Oh, man. I don't know. I'm just super excited. I don't really know what to say anymore. I'm just so excited for this YouTube channel. Something I've been wanting to do a long time, but kind of struggled to just kickstart it off. I had some doubts and things like that, but you know, yeah, I started from nothing, and I have nothing right now. So I'm super excited to see where this journey takes me. And another thing I really want to say is that for those of you who may be seeing this video today, and obviously not today, but you know, soon after this video gets posted, maybe somewhere between now and like 6 months or so, if you see this video and you're like, oh, this guy came on my feed, but he has 0 followers, 0 subscribers, like no views, but why is he on my feed? You know, maybe it's a sign. You know, maybe it's a sign that I can help you, you know, and maybe you should subscribe to the channel. I mean, hopefully, you know, I can help you. I can give you some knowledge or something like that. You know, maybe this is a sign. So let it be a sign. You know, consider subscribing and come along for the journey. You know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a wild ride, but I think it's going to be great, and I just want to be successful. So, like I said, if you're seeing this, you know, subscribe. There we go. That's me being authentic right there. I'm slurring my words, but consider subscribing. Come along for the journey. You know, maybe I can change your life. If you think you need to improve in your life somewhere, like you need to improve on this area or that area, or you're struggling and you think you need to find some light, maybe I am the light today for you guys, you know. Or maybe, you know, you come across a video in the future and then you could join then. But yeah, I think that's about it for this first video. I mean, I have like outro written right here. I don't have any outro phrases or anything like that. If you want to improve your life and you want to become the best version of yourself, because that is the ultimate goal of this channel, to put it simply in one sentence, is this channel is all going to be about you know, inspiring you guys to become the best versions of yourself. That's basically what self-improvement is to me, and I think that everyone should be practicing self-improvement every day. And I just feel like the vast majority of people just don't, you know, people just live their lives on autopilot. Well, I think that's about it for this video. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I don't know. We'll see when I edit this right now, how long it was. I didn't want it to be anything more than like 10 minutes long, but we'll see. But yeah, I'll end it on this, guys. Subscribe if you want to change your life. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.